lovely people. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And if you follow me over from TikTok, thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. I've been re-uploading all of my TikTok shorts that I've had. But today I'm going to just give a wrap-up of everything that's going on in the series. So as you just saw, that was Shang from Mulan, and his soulmate and life partner is Mulan Fa. At this time, they're engaged, and of course, he finds her very attractive. And this couple is the most wholesome couple in the series. This whole series started as an experiment to see if they're all in separate living, the ladies and the men, to see if they would naturally gravitate towards their intended Disney prince. And Mulan and Shang did. They naturally fell in love with each other, although Mulan had an adventure dating Jasmine prior to dating Shang. And I don't know what to say about that. Jasmine seems to just bring so much chaos to this series. Look at Shang with the moves. Go ahead, sir. Get it, sir. And so Mulan and Shang, they're the most wholesome couple. So there's Miss Mulan, this beautiful baddie right here. She's very studious. She's in her last semester of college, and she's just an all-around good sim. Her and Jasmine dated. Jasmine got flirty with someone else, and they ultimately broke up, which was for the best, to be honest with you. And that little cutie right there is Fortuna, which we'll talk about her a little bit later on. Over here, we have an interpretation of Mushu, the dragon from Mulan, and he is Tinkerbell's partner. So Mushu was designed, he originally wasn't attracted to anyone, had no attraction set preferences for anybody. He wasn't really supposed to be in a relationship at all. Neither was Tinkerbell. They were just designed to be wingmen and wingwoman for the others. But Tinkerbell ended up getting jealous of everyone else getting in relationships. She has a jealous trait. And so it's like, and her and Mushu, even though they didn't have attractiveness preferences, I have wicked whims, so they were always hunching. Left, right, up, down. They was always hunching. So I turned on their attractiveness preferences, set them on a date, and then they end up getting pregnant. And they had little Fortuna, who you saw earlier, the little redheaded baby. And so Fortuna looks, here she is. She's coming down the stairs. So the reason her name is Fortuna is because Prince Charming used to be a part of this series. He is actually Tiana's baby daddy. And unfortunately, when Tinkerbell was in labor with Fortuna, Prince Charming passed away in a fire. So in honor of him, we gave Fortuna her first name because Fortuna is Prince Charming's last name. And I said that name way too many times, but it's okay. So here she is, and she's a cute little girl with her red hair. And she looks, I guess she has Mushu's red hair and Tinkerbell's face. This little girl right here is Karina. So she is Princess Tiana from Princess and the Frog and Prince Charming's daughter. And she's a really cute little girl. She's a well-behaved sim, just like Tiana is in general. She just does her studies, is focused on her goals, and she's a good sim. Oh, look at Fortuna eating a burger. She's just so cute. So Karina is really, I think, a good combination of Tiana and Prince Charming. I feel like she has her dad's face in a lot of aspects, but I can't wait to see how she ages up. And what are you doing, Mushu, looking all creepy? That's a little bit much, sir. Aw, how cute. She's so silly. Overall, of the wholesome couples, Mulan and Shang are the most wholesome, and Tinkerbell and Mushu, as much as I want to say they're wholesome, they're really not. They just kind of provide some comic relief. Right here is Miss Tiana from Princess and the Frog. She is in school in the culinary arts degree. And my plans for her, she's going to max out the chef career, and then she's going to own her own restaurant, because I feel like that's fitting for her character. But she's a great sim. She's always autonomously studying. she's a perfectionist. And really, her only wild spurt was when she got with Prince Charming. They got together and they got pregnant immediately. She was happy. He wasn't. He didn't want to have a baby. So Prince Charming made me frustrated. He always made me frustrated. He was stressing poor Tiana out. But at the end of the day, they made a pretty baby. Up here we have Miss Tinkerbell, Mr. Mushu's, well, they're not married. They're just in a relationship. And Tinkerbell's an artist. Look at that artwork she did. Look at her doing good. Tinkerbell was the first of the princesses to graduate from college. Everyone else is still in college. And she is an artist en residence. I probably said that terribly, but I tried. So she's doing really good for herself. Really, I just leave her and Mushu alone to live their life, and they're good. Now we're moving into the mess of this series. Here's Naveen. As you can see, he's alone and by himself. So Naveen was married to Jasmine from Aladdin. And Naveen is Naveen from Princess and the Frog. Tiana and him did gravitate towards each other. They're the first couple that really did kind of mess with each other. So interesting. But poor Naveen, him and Jasmine, they got married. They fell in love with each other. They thought they were each other's soulmates. They got married, had a beautiful beach wedding. They have a daughter named Estelle. And they go to hang out. They have a joint club for the princes and princesses together. And Jasmine cheats on Naveen with Aladdin. She slept with Aladdin. And she got pregnant by Aladdin. So they went through a whole love triangle phase. Naveen was like, I need to know who's your choice. He gave her an ultimatum, and Jasmine chose Aladdin over Naveen. I mean, I guess it's canon to the story that Jasmine and Aladdin end up together, but I didn't expect them to end up together like this. I thought they would have just went to each other in the beginning, but unfortunately, Naveen got the short end of the stick in this deal and ended up with a broken heart. So he's a single bachelor right now, just like Tiana. And here is Miss Messy herself, little Miss Jasmine. And she done popped out 2 babies, y'all. Don't be too hard on her. But she's a mess. She was dating Mulan first in the beginning of the series. They broke up because she was flirting with someone else. Then she fell in love with Naveen. They got married and they had their oldest daughter. And then, after having their oldest daughter, she cheats on Naveen with Mr. Aladdin. And she decided that she wanted to stay with Aladdin, so she divorced Naveen. And now she's living with Aladdin in their palace in Oasis Springs. So Jasmine truly brings the drama. And what is going on here? So that is the drama of this series. So thank you very much for joining me on this journey, my YouTube journey, and watching this series. I greatly appreciate if you like this video and you subscribe as well. I'll periodically do some longer form videos to kind of recap all the craziness that's going on. I do have another series in development that'll be exclusive to YouTube. And I hope y'all are interested in tuning in for that. And I do enjoy doing legacy gameplays. So I intend to follow these Sims for generations as the princesses pass away, following the new princesses and seeing where life takes them. Who knows? Maybe we'll have some princes born and maybe the princesses are like the princes and they end up having and forming relationships with each other. But I do long legacy gameplays. So stick around.